Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Shuklam Baradharam Vishnum Sasivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasanna Vadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vighnopasantaye Yasyat Virada Vaktradhya Parishadhya Parasvatam Vignam Nignanti Satatam Vishvaksenam Tamasraye Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheswaraha Gurur Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. With Bhagavan's grace, we came up to Slokam number 10 in Adhyayam 3. Saga yajnaha prajaha srishtva purovacha prajapatihi anena prasavashyadvam yesha vostu ishta kamadukha. Right? And moving on to, so it's very important to remember that our birth, we are together with sacrifice and the spirit of sacrifice. We're together with it. We're not separated from it, inseparable. And our being is inseparable from sacrifice. Saga yajnaha prajaha srishtva. I wanted to share one story, one thing that happened in Tirupati that I promised I'll tell you. You know, Vaikunta Viraktaya Swami Pushkarani Tate Ramaya Ramamanaya Venkatesaya Mangalam. You know, you all would have heard that in Mangala Sasanam for Tirupati Perumal. And what happens that is that once in Vaikuntham, Narada goes there to see Mahavishnu. And Mahavishnu immediately welcomes him. Come on, Narada. Enna samacharam? What is the news? He's asking. Because you normally ask news only from people who are traveling. You know, they only go to different places and bring news to you. So Narada is always traveling to different places, asking what is the news. So, and then they start nicely conversing like that. And the conversation, Mahavishnu asks him, Narada, you know, this Kali Yugam is coming, and you know, people are going to be, they are even the slightest, smallest, easiest dharmic practice, they will find it very difficult because they are losing their way. So I want to go there and protect them. You know, that is my job. So I need to be there. So what is a good place for me to go? Can you tell me, since you go to all the places, so you can select a place for me? And then Narada says, Swami, no, you know where to go. I mean, you know everything. Please, you know, don't put me into this Maya and all that. Whatever your will, you know, I will do it. But Vishnu insists, he says, no, Narada, you tell me, you pick a place. What do you think, where do you think I should go? In the Bhumi, you know? And then he says, you know, since you insist, sir, Swami, you know, there is this place in Bharatavarsham. It's actually, it's lots of, it's a very dry place. It's very rocks and stones and bushes and cactuses and all that. And, you know, that's a place actually will be pretty good, I think. Okay, immediately Bhagavan says, okay, fine, I'll go there. The news spread like fire, even faster than fire, that Bhagavan is going to take avataram in this place, and which is what we call as, you know, Vrishabhatri, Narayanatri and all that, right? All those 7 mountains, 7 hills that we know. And Bhagavan is going to come there and he's going to give darshan, and immediately all the devas and Indra and Brihaspati, Brahma and everybody immediately comes there. And that Swami Pushkarini is the name of the little column there by the tank just adjacent to the main entrance of the Tirupati temple that you all would have seen. And that tank is called Swami Pushkarini. So Bhagavan comes there on riding the Garuda to come to this place, and as a darshan comes, as he appears, all the devas and Brihaspatis are all waiting there. And the same Brihaspati, worships him with one particular sloka. And I just wanted to share that with you because we're talking about yajna, It is Namaste Yajna Rupaya Yajna Bhoktre Namo Namaha Yajna Karte Namo Yajna Priyaya Cha Namo Namaha. So, Namaste Yajna Rupaya, you are the form of sacrifice. Namaste Yajna Rupaya Yajna Bhoktre Namo Namaha. That you also the enjoyer of the sacrifice. You enjoy sacrifice. You are the form, you also enjoy sacrifice. Namaste Yajna Rupaya Yajna Bhoktre Namo Namaha Yajna Karte Namo. You are also the doer of sacrifice. Because whether you and I realize it or not, as we discussed yesterday, sacrifice is always being done. And the doer is Bhagavan. Right? He is the form of sacrifice, he is the enjoyer of sacrifice, he is also the doer of sacrifice. So, Yajna Karte Namo, Yajna Priyaya Cha Namo Namaha. Why? Because this sacrifice is dearest to him. Yajna Priyaya Namo Namaha. So please remember that in leading our daily life, day-to-day activity, focus your mind on the sacrifice that is taking place and become aligned with that. Align yourself with that. That is what he is talking about. Sakya yajnaha prajaha srishtva. Let us move on to the next one. Number 11. Then Krishna continues to teach, but he is quoting Brahma again, Prajapati again, the creator. He says, with your sacrificing attitude, may you worship, please, and protect all the devas. And may the devas in turn worship, please, and protect you. By this mutual service, you will obtain exalted results. Okay? And the slokam is, Devan bhavetanena te deva bhavayantu vaha parasparam bhavayantaha sreyaha param avapsyata. Devan bhavayatanena te deva bhavayantu vaha. Devan bhavayatanena te deva bhavayantu vaha parasparam bhavayantaha sreyaha param avapsyata. The words patangal are Devan bhavayata anena te deva bhavayantu vaha parasparam bhavayantaha sreyaha param avapsyata. Anena, with this sacrifice. So even though the sacrifice is taking place by itself, the mind needs to be focused on that and become one with it. That mind must want that sacrifice. That's what he's talking about. Devan anena, with this sacrificial attitude, okay, te, devan, anena, with this sacrificial attitude, devan, all the devas, bhavayata, worship, protect, please, all those meanings are in there, right? Serve them, serve the devans with the sacrificial attitude. Those devas, in turn, what they do, Vaha, you all, Bhavayantu, they will protect you, please you, and serve you in turn. Devan Bhavayatanena, te deva Bhavayantu Vaha. Parasparam Bhavayantaha. With this mutual service and mutual protection and mutual pleasing, let this go on. This Parasparam is a very, very important living tool to lead one's life well. Parasparam, it's always mutual sharing and mutual caring between each one of us. Okay, and also the devas. Now, what devas is he talking about here? These devas they're not sitting somewhere in heaven. Okay, they are very much part and parcel of us. Our body, mind, etc. For example, if you look around the world, all the Panchabhutangal are there. Various various effulgences, various things manifest itself to us, right? We are able to see something. What is it that gives us that ability to see? Not only internally, but outside also there's an effulgence. The internal effulgence, That's one aspect of Deva. Then the Panchabhutanga and the power that between each one of our senses to be able to do or perceive. These are all various Devas, okay? And the awareness that we have, okay, that I am so and so, those are all part of effulgences. Deva means effulgence. So, do the sacrifice and protect, please, and worship the Devas. They in turn will protect and please and worship you. With this mutual parasparam caring for each other, may you attain the highest state, lots of benefits. Devan bhavayatanena te deva bhavayantu vaha parasparam bhavayantaha sreya param avapsyata. Next slokam, number 12. Now, when you worship and please the Devas, what do? When pleased and by such sacrifices, they will give you all the things that you desire for enjoyment. After all, if one enjoys the things that are really given by the Devas to him without offering them back to them in gratitude, he is only a thief, is he not? That's what he's asking. Okay, so definition of a thief is right here. Okay, that is why we must always sacrifice and share whatever food we have, we must share. Okay, so Ishtan bohan hi vo deva dasyante yajna bhavitaha ter dhaitan pradayaibhyo yo bhunkte stena eva saha. Ishtan bogan hi vo deva dasyante yajna bhavitaha tair dhattan pradayebhyo yo bhunkte stena eva saha. The words in Padangal are Ishtan bogan hi vaha deva dasyante yajna bhavitaha taihi dhattan apradayebhyaha okay, apradaya yebhyaha yo yaha, okay, bhunkte stena eva saha. The meanings are Devaha, those devas, yajna bhavitaha, thus pleased and worshipped and protected through sacrifice. Ishtan, whatever you desire, all your desires, bogan, all the enjoyment. In this world we do, the world we are living here because we are also due to enjoy things. That's why everything has been given to us. The only difference is we should enjoy them as a trustee, not as an owner. Very, very important. Okay. So as a trustee always, whatever we get, we must enjoy it only as a trustee. Okay. But they are given for our enjoyment. The problem comes in when you claim ownership. So, yajna bhavitaha, bogan, all the ishtan bogan, vaha, to you all, dasyante, they will give. These devas, thus pleased, will give you all the things for enjoyment. Okay, thus pleased with your sacrificial attitude. Taihi, okay, by them, okay, thus by them, dattan, given by them, taihi dattan, given thus by them, yebhyaha, to them, back to them, apradaya, without giving, yaha, who, bhunkte, enjoys, saha, he, stena eva he. So thief isn't easy not. Definitely a thief. That's what he's saying. So they give it to you, so in gratitude, you must offer it back to them. If you don't do it, then you are a thief. Or you not, is what he's saying. Ishtan bogan hi vo deva dasyante yajna bhavitaha tair dhattan apradayabhyaha yo bhunkte stena eva saha. Number 13.
What is the word for thief?
What is the word for thief? Thief is stena.
Stena, okay. Thank you.
Stena. Number 13. What do good peoples do? The benevolent good people who are who do the sacrifice. Sacrificial is the nature, that part of their nature. They always give. They are not the takers. They are the givers and sharers always, right? Whatever they do, they always sacrifice. Now, whom to sacrifice is the next question. You must always sacrifice to the Lord who is seated within you. That comes later. But the attitude of not holding on to yourself, but giving up. Remember, in Sankhya Yoga, when Bhagavan taught us Mamakaram and Ahankaram, and we discussed two important practical points. One is, to put it in a practical term, we said self-aggrandizement and selfishness. These we should give up. We should not aggrandize ourselves, push ourselves to the front, let things happen the way they are. Second thing is we should start reducing our selfishness. And here, with a sacrificial attitude, you will start reducing your selfishness. It will happen. You will not hoard things only for yourself. So, those good people who do the sacrificial thing, what do? They actually partake whatever food is left, after giving the sacrifice. In other words, somebody comes hungry and you give them whatever food that you have. And even if you don't have any food left, you will feel completely fulfilled. Or even if you have a little bit food left after the hungry person eats and goes away, whatever is left behind, you must take that. That is the attitude he's talking about. That not only for food that I'm talking about, for everything in life, it's always put others first. And whatever is residual, you take it. Those people, what do? They get released from all sins. All types of difficulties and sins they get released from. But those people who eat only for themselves, who cook and eat only for themselves, they are sinners. It's a very important definition of thing coming here. So please listen very carefully. So the benevolent people enjoy the remnants and results of such sacrificial attitude. Remnants means on food, but results of any action you do, right? Whatever is left. And thereby they free themselves from all sins, which include selfish thoughts, selfish words, and selfish actions, right? So when you sacrifice it, you become free from sin. But those who take care only of their interests, selfish people, they incur sin, to put it in a very practical term. Yajnasishtasinaha santaha muchyante sarva kilpishaihi bunchate te tvagam papa ye pachanyat atmakaranat pachanti atmakaranat. Yajnasishtasinaha santo muchyante sarva kilpishaihi bunchate te tvagam Papa ye pachanti atmakaranat. The words are Yajnasishtasinaha santaha muchyante sarva kilbhishaihi bunchate te tu agham papa ye pachanti atmakaranat. Yajnasishtasinaha. After doing the sacrifice, after sharing it with your fellow beings, whatever actions we do, after giving it up, whatever is remaining, yajnasishtasinaha, whatever the residual, the remnant things are, santaha means sadhus, very benevolent people. Who are sadhus? Sadhus are those who do not hurt or harm anyone. They don't hurt anybody, they don't hurt any being. Their mind is always pure. Because it is pure, because they are always thinking about God, which is the fundamental command from Bhagavad Gita, is to think about God continuously. So, sadhu, santaha, sarva kilbhishaihi, from all types of sins, muchyante, they get released. Yajnasishtasinaha santaha muchyante sarva kilbishaihi. Two, but ye, those atmakaranate, only for, here atma means, atma I've got two meanings. One is the indweller, the Paramatma, the indescribable, unconditional love. Okay? That cannot be captured by words or by mind. That Atma also denotes that. Then another meaning of Atma is our body. Physical body is also called Atma. So Atma Karanate, only for the sustenance of this body, we do so many things. Not only we go and earn money to bring food, but whatever, even to buy a shirt or whatever it is, right? So everything we do for the sake of this body. So Atma Karanate, only for themselves, Pachanti. Now Pachanti in this case, one meaning of that is to cook food is what it means. But it can also mean, because food is only one of the indriyas, only two things that you take with your mouth. But it can be the food that you take through your ears, the food that you take through your eyes, the food you take through your nose, or the food you take through your bodily actions, right? Everything is kind of an aharam. So Pachanti, whoever does it for selfish reasons, only for the sake of their body, they, papaha, the sinners, agam. Here, look at the word agam. It is the fourth ga. Okay, it is not aham. Aham is I. Agam means sin. Agam means impurity, kalmisham, okay, sin. We also saw earlier Bhagavan addressing Arjuna as anagha, right? Anagha. Opposite of agha is anagha. Agam is sin. Bunchate, they eat. Bunchate means to eat. Here you imbibe. That's what you get. Okay. Bunchate te tvagam. Tvagam is to agam. Okay. Bunchate te tvagam. Papa ye pachanti atmakaranate. Okay. I hope that's clear. We will move on to Slokam number 14. 14 and 15 are again a simple, fundamental rule of our living and the fundamental rule of creation, if you would. Ritam, Satyam, the Ritam is explained here in a very simple manner, and but it is a phenomenal knowledge. If you understand it, it is mind-boggling what is happening. That's what Bhagavan is teaching in the next two slokams. Slokam number 14 and 15, I'll give you the meanings together. And then we'll break it up and then go through each word, okay? He says, beings are born from food. That you agree, I'm sure. Beings are born from food. Where is food born from? Food is born from rain. And where is rain born from? Rain is born out of sacrifice. And where is sacrifice born from? It is born from action. It's a fundamental rule of karma. Please remember that. So sacrifice is born from action. Now, where is action born from? Think about it. It is come out of the Vedas. Now, where do the Vedas come from? The Vedas themselves have blossomed from the indestructible indweller. Therefore, the all-pervasive indweller, Bhagavan, is always present and manifest in sacrifice. Bhagavan is teaching. Yajna Rupaya, Yajna Bhoktre, Namo Namaha. Yajna Karte Namo, Yajna Priyaya Namo Namaha. He is present in sacrifice, as sacrifice. Now, slokam number 14. Annat bhavanti bhutani parjanyate anna sambhavaha. Yajnat bhavati parjanyaha yajna karma samudbhavaha. Let me go through 15 also, and then together we will understand it. 15. Karma brahmodbhavam vidhi. Brahma akshara samudbhavam. Tasmat sarvagadam brahma nityam yajne pratishtitam. Okay. The annat bhavanti bhutani parjanyate anna sambhavaha. Yajnat bhavati parjanyaha yajna karma samudbhavaha. Karma brahmodbhavam vidhi. Brahma akshara samudbhavam. Tasmat sarvakadam brahma nityam yajne pratishtitam. The words are annate, bhavanti, bhutani, parjanyat, parjanyat, anna sambhavaha, yajnat bhavati parjanyah, yajnah karma samudbhavaha, karma brahma udbhavam, vidhi brahma akshara samudbhavam, tasmat sarvagatam brahma nityam yajne pratishtitam. Okay. Bhutani, all beings, the 8.4 billion varieties of beings have been created by Bhagavan, and every single one of them, all bhutangal, annat, from food, bhavanti, they are born, they take shape, take form out of food. Anna sambhavaha, from the food, coming out of food, being born out of food, is parjanyat, rain. Okay, parjanya means rain. Parjanyat, anna sambhavaha. Parjanya, where does it come from? Parjanyaha, this rain, yajnat bhavati, yajnat, from sacrifice, bhavati, it takes shape, it comes out of. Now, this yajnaha, this sacrifice, karma samudbhavaha. The yajna, the sacrifice, samudbhavaha, it comes out of, it takes birth out of karma, action. Action means thought, word, and bodily action. Please always remember that, okay? Then karma, where is action coming from? Karma, Brahma Udbhavam. Now, Brahma has got, Vedam has got several words denoted. For Chandas is also Vedam, Brahma is another one, like that, okay? So here, Brahma, the word Brahma, denotes Vedam, because Vedam came out of the breath of Bhagavan. And from the Vedam, because the Vedas are the one that tell us what to do, how to do, and what not to do, etc., etc. Without that knowledge, we all will be completely lost. Even though we take it for granted, we will be lost. So the Vedas actually prescribe for us the various actions. Karma, Brahma, Udbhavam, Vidhi, know. Vidhi means learn, know, okay? Know it as that. Now, this Brahma, this Vedam is Akshara Samudbhavam. Akshara. Akshara means indestructible. Chayam, we spoke about it earlier when we talk about moksham, right? Not Aksharam. Now, Aksham means eyes, but Aksharam means declining. Charam means declining. Akshara means non-declining. So here, Akshara is something that does not decline, that does not reduce, that is indestructible, that basically doesn't change, which is this unconditional love that's present within each one of us. Okay, it doesn't reduce. Purnamadaha Purnat, that you would have heard that in Upanishad. Now, that Brahma, the Vedam, comes from Akshara Samudbhavam. Tasmat, therefore, Sarvagatam, all pervasive, present everywhere, in all places, at all times. Okay, that Brahma, that Vedam, which is present, the Vedic sounds are present everywhere. The sound Om is present everywhere, isn't it? So that one, Nityam, always, Yajne, in sacrifice, Pratishtitam, established. Okay, that's the meaning. Annat bhavanti bhutani, parjanyat anna sambhavaha, yajnat bhavati parjanyaha, yajnyak karma samudbhavaha, karma brahmodbhavam vidhi, brahmakshara samudbhavam, tasmat sarvagatam brahma, nityam yajne pratishtitam. I think our time is up for today, so let us close now.